What's up guys, welcome back to the BroCast. In this week's episode we'll be talking about Fallout 1 is being remade in the New Vegas engine, Grim Dawn is adding a ton of new content, and Black Desert is getting into closed beta. And I know what you guys are thinking, we've been talking so much about Fallout 4 in the previous month, are we really going to talk about more Fallout? Yes, we are, because there's a pretty cool project in the works that allows you to play Fallout 1 the story in the New Vegas engine. So basically Fallout the story is a mod for Fallout New Vegas. The mod allows you to play the story of Fallout 4 using the controls and graphics from a first-person perspective, exactly how you would play New Vegas by itself, for instance. The mod is currently a work in progress, but so far Vault 13, 15 and most of Shady Saints and Junktown has been completed. The mod will contain loot, quests, companions, areas, and a reputation system authentic to the Fallout 1 game, with small exceptions of course to fit the new game engine. So if you, like many other people, haven't had the chance to play the original 2 Fallout games, or just the first one in this case, hold your horses, then maybe this will be a really good opportunity for trying out and experiencing the story in a little more, or a much more modern engine. Next up, Grim Dawn has added a ton of new content, including part 1 of Act 4 and the new Devotion progression system. Grim Dawn is a Victorian-era fantasy action role-playing game from the lead gameplay designer of Titan Quest. The first part of Act 4 has just been released. The time has come to leave the confines of Homestead, pass through the Darkvale Gate and venture on through the unforgiving wilds of the Astrakarn Mountains. Within the desolate Fort Icon, further mystery awaits and troublesome events or something like that. That's the setting of the first part of Act 4. And spoiler alert guys, there will be a boss you have to fight. Just saying. And as I said, together with the new build, the long expected Devotion system is now also live. And basically venture out into the world and uncover shrines dedicated to the deities and celestial symbols of old. Restore them to their former glory in order to harness their power and unlock new bonuses. And according to the developers, the Devotion system is going to add a ton more build diversity and add to the replayability of the game. And if you guys are watching this as one of my Path of Exile viewers, you know how much build diversity means for a game such as this. Oh, and the level cap has been raised to 60. And I should say that the complete Act 4 is not... Well, Act 4 is not complete yet. This is the first part. The second part will be released and complete the Act 4 this, or at least before the end of the year. That's how the developers have described it. I've played Grim Dawn before. I liked it. So if you're on the lookout for a pretty awesome action RPG game, then maybe this is the game you should try to invest into. It's a lot of fun. And now lastly, just a quick information for you here guys. Black Desert is opening up for closed beta. And in case you don't know, Black Desert is an upcoming sandbox-oriented MMORPG developed by Korean Pearl Abyss. Black Desert takes place in a high fantasy setting and revolves around the conflict between 2 rival nations, the Republic of Calphion and the Kingdom of Valencia. The combat in Black Desert is action-based and skills can be activated through the use of combos. There's no healing class, so players must rely on well-timed dodging or blocking, as well as the use of potions to survive. Thus, according to the game developers, makes up for a faster and more interesting gameplay. I feel like a lot of MMOs are going through this or via this route right now, leaving out the healer class. I'm not sure I like that too much. I like healing. I think it's fun. But yeah, I understand the reasoning though. I'm not sure I'm agreeing though, but enough of what I think, who cares. And Black Desert will be using the free-to-play version monetization model in Japan, Korea and Russia. And it will be using the buy-to-play model here for us in Europe and North America. The beta starts on December the 16th, so about a week from now, and it ends on December the 22nd. If you own the Conqueror's Pack, so basically like a founder pack or something like that, you will gain guaranteed access to this beta test and also future beta testing. But let's be honest, buying into beta, well, it's up to you. It is ultimately your decision, but it's just be careful, right? Don't want to waste your money. And that's it for this week's BroCast. But before we end, I want to ask you guys, how many of you guys have tried Grim Dawn and what you like about the game, if you like the game? It's a very characteristic art style, right? I had some trouble appreciating that in the beginning when I played it, but it grew on me and I kind of like it now. And secondly, what are your guys' opinions on Black Desert? And in that regard, is Black Desert going to be competing, or do you think it can compete against Blade and Soul, which is also coming out pretty soon? I think Black Desert has some pretty cool and unique gameplay elements though, so I'm really hoping it's going to be good. I really want to get into the beta as well, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it for this week's BroCast. Remember to subscribe for more gaming news. Thank you for watching, and bros, do you even nerd?